Good morning. My name is David Schmidt. I'm a sales manager at Genius Learning, whose product, Genius SIS, is the world's leading student information system built specifically for the needs of digital schools. It's my pleasure to be joined this morning by my colleague, Fallon McLaughlin, the Director of Admissions at Optima Academy Online. Optima is a recognized leader in virtual reality-based online education in Florida and beyond. Fallon has been a dedicated leader supporting this groundbreaking endeavor for over 4 years, playing a key role in shaping and growing the school's innovative approach to learning. Fallon, good morning and welcome. Please tell us a little bit about your background and your role at Optima.
Hi, good morning, David. It's so good to be here with you today. My name is Fallon McLaughlin. I'm the admissions director at Optima Academy Online. As you said, I've been with Optima for just a little over 4 years now. I'm very excited to be a part of this wonderful community of online learners and development that's really kind of breaking the way for virtual reality and education in the online learning space. So very excited to be here today. I have a background in admissions. I worked in higher education as well as enrollment management. So I bring that with me to the team and my experience there, and also a little bit of operations as well.
That's really helpful. Tell us about the school itself as well.
Absolutely. Optima Academy Online currently serves over 12,000 students nationwide. We're very excited to look at doubling our enrollment next year due to just the strong interest that we have right now. It's a fully virtual accredited online school. And in the state of Florida, we are a virtual instruction program provider approved. So our courses are state standard approved. We offer K-12 accredited courses starting in 26-27. And students can learn by teacher-led courses or self-directed courses. These teacher-led courses are live instruction with other students and a teacher at the center of the classroom. The self-directed courses offer some flexibility for students, which is really great for a lot of online learners, especially those that are homeschooling their students and need that flexibility. Again, we are state standard approved in Florida, so we are tuition free in the state of Florida for families. So that's a really incredible opportunity for families in the state of Florida. We also are partnered with scholarship state funding organizations across the country. And so we are actively working to do that in all of the states, or as many as we possibly can, so that families can also access our courses using scholarship funds. So we're so excited that our online learning program offers that structure and flexibility and community that online learners are looking for. What makes us different is that we offer virtual reality starting in 4th grade. So students will receive a VR headset. They will join their teachers and classmates in the VR space. And it's just a really incredible opportunity for them to bring the learning to the next level. So imagine learning about the water cycle over a call like this, or a Teams call, or hearing about it or reading about it, but then going into virtual reality and building it with your classmates and your teacher, bringing in 3D models, being in a really fun space. And so it's a really cool opportunity for these students to have access to this tool. Our younger grades get exposed to it in 2D version, which is really fun. They start to learn the terminology and things like that. We also have a strong community of families that actively meet together and organize meetups, social opportunities, clubs, social hours. It's just really great for that connection and support that online learners are still looking when they are learning online. And beyond our school, we also partner with schools all across the country and world that want to bring VR field trips or locations or content of this tool into their learning space. So teachers will have access to that as well, with over 200 immersive locations, thousands of models, and a content library that teachers and other students can access. So it's really great what we're doing here at Optima, and our parent success stories speak for themselves. So we're just really happy to be here in this space for families and the education community.
Optima sounds so effective and exciting. I want to enroll my 6th grader and my 3rd grader. I live here in Northern Virginia.
Right?
So my second question for you is,
Right.
what are the most important conditions for success in your role at Optima?
Absolutely. So it's really bringing all of the teams together. We have a really strong communication and collaboration across all of our teams. And we really want our users and our families and our schools to feel supported and have what they need to be successful in their learning environment. So across marketing and product and admissions and finance and IT, we're constantly coming together and improving our processes, hearing from our families, and making sure that our data speaks for itself and that we're being proactive and that our workflows and operations are running smoothly.
Well, thanks so much. What role does a student information system play in your success and that of the Optima team more broadly?
Absolutely. So specifically at Optima Academy Online, we need a system that organizes our applications, our student information, so that we can support our families and students that need access to that data, as well as our teachers and administrative staff that need to plan for, educational academic coaching and things like that. So it's really the backbone to the school. It allows us to manage our student information, our applications, documents, compliance of teachers' certification, and things like that as well. Um, so it really just allows us to be more efficient and organized with the student information that we're receiving from families and
Thank you
teachers.
so much. So before you were served by a different SIS, what were the biggest challenges you had, whether they were data management, reporting, enrollment, et cetera, that led you to change student information systems recently?
So we are growing and we are growing really fast. So we really needed a system that would grow with us and allow us to track our data, kind of automate some of our processes, and also um, yeah, just the reporting of all of the information. So we were looking for automation, reporting, and just a system that would grow with us and that could have opportunities for development in ways and areas that we weren't really receiving from another system that was more limited and hard coded.
You. How do you use the Genius student information system to make your enrollment more efficient and more effective?
Absolutely. So, one of the cool things about Genius is that there is a lot of opportunity for building out exactly what we need to serve our purposes. So that's been really nice to work with the development team. And as there's things that we need, we can kind of work with them on those things. So being able to streamline our in full enrollment journey is really important to us from initial application to confirmed enrollment. Also, being able to have the communication in the applications system so that we can actively track where the application is for accurate follow up so things don't fall through the cracks. Also, being able to specifically, we have a lot of different types of students, whether they're scholarship or they're tuition free or they're private pay students. So, being able to create those flows and fields and processes to manage those students effectively and also have the reporting on them has been really great.
Thank you so much for your comprehensive answers to this point. I just have one more question for you. How does Optima use Genius to inform instruction?
So we are connected with an LMS. The student information system, though, allows us to pull in information again for that like comprehensive data. So what is their attendance? What's going on with their attendance and their academic record? So it's really an administrative tool for our team, and it allows us to look at all of the different types of students, like exceptionalities, learning performances, prior academic performance. So the teachers and staff can really pull that data and then be able to work with that as they help their students and families. So it's a centralized data system that supports our staff as well as the ability to group students and families into affiliations and have their student records flagged so that certain teachers and coaches and staff members can pull that information more efficiently.
Thank you so much for joining us for our first podcast here at Genius, and I look forward to continuing to work with you and the team at Optima Academy Online.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me today.
You
Take
too.
care.